What is going on, everybody? I am back making another YouTube video for the first time in about a year. Today we're going to do a diecast haul on my 2025 Coca-Cola 600 cars. Was lucky enough to go to Charlotte for my 5th time in a row this past weekend. Great, loved it, had an excellent time. But before we get to that, just want to provide a little update. In case you haven't been following along these past couple years, this channel has really just got 2 uploads a year, a stop motion and a diecast collection update. I want to try and change that up. I'm going to college here soon, and a big goal of mine would be to grow this channel, get monetized, to be able to pay for college. I know it's going to take a lot of work, but I want to be able to express my passion for NASCAR on this platform, you know, make some more videos here and there. Haven't really figured it out yet, but figured it'd be a good start to do my 2025 Coca-Cola 600 diecast haul. Been a minute since I've done any kind of video like this where you can't see me and you see my table. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with my 124 pickups. We'll start with my 2025 Alex Bowman Ally 124. Beautiful paint scheme. I wasn't really a big fan of this when it came out, to be honest with you, but now that it's been on track for a few weeks, it is starting to grow on me, and I was lucky enough to get it autographed on Sunday. He was doing an appearance at the Team Chevy stage, and I was able to get it autographed, so super cool. Like I said, this paint scheme is really nice. I really love the purple. Ally's shade of purple is just my favorite shade, you know, really dark purple. Really nice car. So really glad to have this one. I do try to get all of Bowman's, you know, his primary paint scheme for each year. So we're very glad to pick that one up. Next car we got is his 2024 Chicago race win. I had to get this one, you know, his first win in 2 years, over 2 years. Was watching this race on TV. I was really pulling for him. You know, he got in that accident with Bubba there in the middle of the race, and he got this splitter damage, which Lionel did a really good job of replicating to the best that they could. But I was really worried he wasn't going to be able to do much after that, but lo and behold, came back and won with some strategy. But I mean, this car looks really nice. You know, you got all the tire markings right there on the side skirt. We got the rain tires on it. You can see the treads right there on that front wheel. But I mean, overall, rain wins are just super cool. There's always a lot more race markings on them here and there. Like, you can just tell, like, all this stuff right here on the side, all right on the 48 is just so super dirty, super cool. But yeah, also got it signed, same place. I got this one signed as he was leaving. But yeah, super cool diecast. I really love the paint scheme from last year. I do have the just standard primary, but yeah, super cool diecast, super cool race win. My only gripe about this car is that Lionel got the spoiler color wrong. They made it purple, not black, which, I mean, it's not even the same shade of purple as the base color of the car. I don't know what they were doing, but nonetheless, really nice paint scheme. Love the race win. Super cool. Now on to our next car, we have Christopher Bell's 2024 Coca-Cola 600 race win. Now, the only reason I got this car is because I was at that race. I do get all of the race win diecasts from the races that I was at. This being the second one from 2024. The first one being the William Byron Martinsville, which you can see right over here in my display case. But this is a cool race win. Not the greatest memory of this race. I don't mean that as in, like, I forgot what happened. I mean that as in, it was just not the greatest experience. You know, rain came, track was drying, and NASCAR's like, you know what, frick you, and we're just gonna stop it. But I mean, cool looking car. It's super dirty. I do love that. You know, a lot of race markings, no confetti, unfortunately, but I also do love the paint scheme, and the new Camry body is pretty cool. Probably wouldn't pick this up if I wasn't at the race, but it is cool car to have. Only thing I don't like is that on the 124 Camrys, Lionel they don't make the grill go as high up as it's supposed to. It's supposed to go to right under the word Camry, not have that big white gap there. But, you know, oh well, it's Lionel. You just learn to deal with it. Overall, though, cool car. I do love the honor and remember tires right there. I always love that NASCAR does that. Overall, though, cool paint scheme. Glad to have it. It gives me something to look back on for that race. Now, my next car, got this when I was at the Hall of Fame this weekend, is Dale Jr.'s 2024 Budweiser late model. Didn't plan on getting this at all, but I saw it in the Hall of Fame and I was like, I just have to have this car. I love the paint scheme. I have the 2006 Cup car to go with it, so that'll be a cool comparison. I'll probably post that on my Instagram at SC Diecast if you want to follow that. But yeah, I mean, the late models, they look super cool. This is just such a cool tribute throwback that he did back to when he drove the number 8 Budweiser car. Saw this in the Hall of Fame and I knew I had to get it. I could not pass this thing up. This is just a beautiful, beautiful paint scheme. Not much else to say. I'm pretty sure from what I saw through this hole right here that the bottom seems to be a little bit more detailed than a standard ARC for like a cup car, or like from like 2021 when there actually was an underbody. So I'm excited to see that, but overall, really cool car. Love the late models. Glad to have it. And notice the passenger side exhaust, not the driver's side. So that's pretty cool. The last 124 that I bought this weekend was William Byron's 2025 Exalta Color Chrome. Not really sure if you can tell this is color chrome on camera, but oh my lord, this car is so pretty. Didn't plan on buying this one at all. I was done buying stuff on Sunday because I did most of my shopping on Friday and Saturday. But when you're walking through the gypsy tents and you just see this one laying around, you kind of just can't help yourself. But I mean, this car looks so good. I thought about getting just the standard ARC at the Hall of Fame because I did have that car. But I was like, you know, I'm gonna get the Dale Jr. instead. Then Sunday I see the color chrome and I'm like, no, I just have to buy this. I mean, I love the Exalta car as it is, but the color chrome just looks so much better. I really hate that they changed it. They just made it more red and yellow, like just no gradient anymore, which is kind of dumb. I really do like the gradient. I'm gonna put a picture of it on screen, the comparison. But yeah, you know, the original scheme that ran at Daytona, beautiful paint scheme. This color chrome looks super nice. They only made 72 of these, so they are pretty hard to find. I got Din at number 2, but I mean, I just had to pick this up when I saw it. A beautiful paint scheme here. Super glad to have it. Cannot wait to display this one and probably take it off with me to college because I mean, this car is just so beautiful. Now on the 164s, got quite a few of these. We'll just start off right where we left off with the 124s. William Byron's 2025 Exalta, you know, had to get it. Wanted to get all the Hendrick primaries, and because I am planning on making a stop motion this summer before I go off to college, so I needed to get some updated 164s. Not that I don't collect cars anymore, I do. I just hadn't gotten a lot of 2025s yet, so I had to make that my mission this weekend to buy a bunch of 2025 164s for the stop motion I'm going to make. I'm going to put these back here. So there's William Byron's 2025 Exalta. Now we have Ty Gibbs 2024 CW Toyota Camry. This car, it's not a 2025, but I really wanted to get it. You know, I just love the orange and how it pops, and I think that the yellow on it honestly complements it very well. It doesn't really clash. But yeah, I mean, I just love the paint scheme. Loved when it ran at Watkins Glen, I believe, is where it ran at. But yeah, and the CWs they've had some amazing coverage for the Xfinity Series this year. Really happy with what they've been able to put on. So beautiful paint scheme. Really do love this car, and it's a Ty Gibbs car. You know, we don't get many of those, and his primary scheme is monster. So cool to have that one. Next up, kind of an oddball, but BJ McLeod's 2024. I forgot what it's called. Falling in Reverse Chevy Camaro for MBM. Don't get many McLeod cars, don't get many MBM cars. Figured I wanted to pick it up. Plus this paint scheme. I mean, this is really cool. The dark gray with the flames there on the side. I mean, that is a really cool paint scheme. Just, you know, another one for the Xfinity collection as well. I don't really have many of those, but super cool car. Super glad to have it. I saw this on the internet somewhere. I was like, you know, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to pick that up. And luckily enough, they had it at Charlotte, and I was able to buy it. But the next car we have is another 2025, Chris Buescher's 2025 Fastenal Ford Mustang Dark Horse. Wasn't really sure if I was gonna get this one because I do have his 2024 paint scheme, and I really like that one. I'm trying to find it on my shelf. Yes, the blue and black. I think I like the blue and black more than the blue and white right now. This scheme will have to grow on me a little bit, but I mean, overall, not a bad scheme at all. I always love that RFK does the chrome numbers on their cars. Looks really, really good, but figured I should get the 2025 car since I plan on doing a stop motion. But yeah, really nice paint scheme. Glad to add that one to the collection. Next up, another paint scheme I absolutely love. Daniel Suarez's 2024 Tootsie's Pink. This car absolutely popped on track at Talladega last fall. Sucks that he kind of just had a skill issue and cleared himself in front of B.J. McLeod. But, I mean, this car looks so good. I love the yellow playoff markings. I just think that complements the paint scheme on a lot of cars that they, that run in the playoffs. But overall, I mean, I thought about getting the 124 with this too, but just decided to go with the 164. Beautiful paint scheme. Tootsie's always makes just some really, really good paint schemes. I thought about getting this 2024 just regular Tootsie's car because that scheme with the black right there down the side looks really, really good, but decided to go with this one because it just pops so well. I'm excited to have this on my shelf. Don't have many Suarez cars. I needed a new one. Last one I had was in like 2022 or something like that. Next car is Chase Elliott's 2025 Prime car. Now this car, I wasn't really sure if I was going to like it when it came out, but seeing it on track, that blue really does pop. I really do like the Prime car. And unfortunately, I missed the first Prime broadcast because I was at the race. But from what I heard, they did a really good job. From the clips that I've seen, it sounded like they were good. Adam Alexander is a really, really good play-by-play. He's on the Xfinity for years and years. Dale Jr. and Steve Letarte have worked together, so I think they did pretty good. Carl Edwards is cool to see. LaJoy is an odd pick, but I mean, I'm sure, with the knowledge that he has in the next-gen car, he'll be a great asset. And then, I'm sure the pit reporters will do their jobs, but really nice paint scheme. I think Lionel may have gotten the blue a little too light on this. I'm not sure. It just from what I see on TV and on track looks a little bit different to this, but nonetheless, cool car, another Chase Elliott car, and a new sponsor that hasn't really been present before. Very, very cool to see. Next up, Chase Elliott's teammate. We have Alex Bowman's 2025 Ally Primera. I got the 124. Already showed this car off, but got to get the Bowman 25 in 164 as well for the stop motion and just to have in the collection. So, real good to have it. Got to have more Bowmans. He is my favorite driver in case you were not aware. Next up, Chase Elliott's 2025 Napa Primary. Now, I will say I do like the 2024 more. I think there was a little bit more yellow on it, but 2023 was by far the best Napa Primary that we've had in a long, long time. I do like the incorporation of more white instead of just like the overall blue. This kind of reminds me more of like the 2017 car. So I do like the incorporation of all three colors and not just like two and then have the number be white. But nonetheless, it's still a good scheme. I do love the dark blue of Napa. But yeah, overall, I like the paint scheme and needed the 2025 Chase Elliott car for the stop motion and for the collection. Next up, another 2024. We have William Byron's 2024 Valvoline Special. So I think he ran this car at the Roval, the pink winter net. I was there, saw that one. Super duper cool paint scheme. I love like the confetti on the side of it almost, like that design. It looks really, really nice. Would have been cool if he also won in that paint scheme and they put confetti on it. But again, with the yellow playoff markings as well. I mean, they look good on most every single car. And then the pink window net detail is also just super, super cool. Love that Lionel incorporated that on the 164s. But yeah, overall, love the paint scheme. Figure I should get it just to have on the shelf. Valvoline always cooks up some really good paint schemes. Next up, we have the flip car. Tyler Reddick's 2024 Jordan brand black. This car obviously flipped at Vegas, which nobody saw that one coming. But, I mean, Jordan has put out some really good paint schemes. The white and black one that he ran at Talladega last spring was really, really good. The Chicago car, which I actually did get that one. We'll see that one here in a minute. And then this one, probably my three favorites that they've done. Even the Clash car from last year. But, yeah, Jordan's put out some really good paint schemes. I love that they seem so sleek. They fit the 45 really, really well, I feel like. So, yeah, super cool car. And it's just funny this car flipped at Vegas. I just find that comical. So, very, very glad to have this one. Yeah, gonna put that one on the shelf it's going to look great. Next up, kind of just a bland Kyle Larson 2025, HendrickCars.com. I kind of have refrained from getting the Larson cars just because they haven't changed. But I mean, the last one I got was in 2022, so I figured I should go ahead and just update. You know, they did decide to paint the side skirts this year, and there's probably been some minor changes that I've missed over the years, so decided I should probably go ahead and get the 2025 version. That rear wheel looks like it's pushed way far forward. Hold up. I'm going to take this one out of the box and just make sure Lionel doesn't screw this one up completely, because that rear wheel looks like it's pushed way forwards. Okay, now I think it was just sitting in the box funny. Yeah, okay. Car works perfectly fine. It was just sitting in the box all weird. So, but yeah, I figured I should go ahead and upgrade to the 2025 just so that 2022 can, you know, not be using the stop motions anymore, and this is an updated one. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool paint scheme. It's iconic now at this point. I feel like it's a little overused, but nonetheless, cool car. Next up, we have Carson Quapple's 2025 Bass Pro Shops Clarience Chevy Camaro. I love this paint scheme. Bass Pro has some great great paint schemes. I mean, the orange pops, the gray and the orange just complement each other so well. And black numbers, I'm a sucker for black numbers on race cars. Let me tell you, black numbers look so good. But yeah, picked this one up on Saturday after the Xfinity race, and I mean, couldn't be happier. Carson Quapple, I hope he gets a win this year. Makes the playoffs. You know, he's a great driver, really doing well in the mile and a half, even though he comes from a short track background. I'm a fan of his, so hopefully he can perform well, can win, make the playoffs. Looking forward to what he can do. Next, we have Tyler Reddick's 2024 Jordan brand Jumpman. This is the car he ran at Chicago when he hit the wall trying to catch Bowman on the last lap. So, you know, kind of funny, but I also just love the paint scheme. You know, I wouldn't have been the maddest person in the world if he won the race, but he didn't, and Bowman won. So either way, I was going to be a happy camper. But this paint scheme looks super nice. I don't know, I just love the skyline on the side there. Whatever city that is, probably is Chicago. But again, I feel like the Jordan schemes just fit the 45 so well, and I was really looking forward to getting this car. I knew I had to get it once I saw it on the racetrack. Beautiful scheme. And then the last car of the weekend, William Byron's 2025 Raptor Chevy Camaro. This is probably my favorite Raptor paint scheme that he's run so far, or the 2023. Last year's was just weird because the lines were just, they didn't really make sense on the race car. But this one with all the points and diagonals looks really good. The colors have grown on me. The Raptor colors have grown on me over the years. Still not a fan of that green. You know, I mean, it's fine, but you know, it is what it is. But I do think the 2023 car might be my favorite, but this one is a very close second. 2022 is by far the worst, and probably last year's second to worst, but overall, not a bad paint scheme whatsoever. I am a fan of this one, and figured I should go ahead and get both Byron primaries, since you know, he's got two of them. But yeah, that'll do it. That is the end of my 2025 Charlotte Diecast haul. I'm not sure what all this dust is on my, that's a glare. Okay, anyways, that's the end of my 25 Charlotte Diecast haul. Be on the lookout for some more videos in the future. I will do my 2025 Diecast collection update here soon, like I usually do, probably within the next 2-3 weeks. And then be on the lookout for some just more NASCAR content, you know, some race weekend previews, some race reviews, you know, midweek news, stuff like that. I do want to try and grow this channel, see what can happen. You never know, you know, just put in some effort, see what I can get accomplished. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed the Diecast haul and the return of me after almost a year. But appreciate y'all watching. See y'all next time.